grace notes. Today I'm gonna talk about grace notes. Just by the name itself, it already shows the beauty, the purity, the grace adding to music. How to play them? Thule is here, and in this video I will help you how to make grace notes. When you look in the music score, if you see some small notes next to the normal note, you know that this is grace notes, and grace note will have no time value. You just have to play them very quickly next to the main note. It's like adding jewelry into music. Technically, you play grace note just like how you play the slur. It could be hammer on or pull off. But in this case, you have to realize which one is the main note, and the grace note you just go in very quickly. So here I have the main note is, for example, C, and the grace note is Do. I will play Do, I will pluck the Do, and do the pull off to C very quickly. And the other way, if the grace note is C and the main note is Do, I would play C and then very quickly hammer on to Do. So the way to play is, I would suggest you to look at my previous video of slow exercise. Once you can do it, you can play grace note too, because you just play everything very quick through the grace note. And now I will show you some example that you can practice. For example, on the first string, you could also move the position. Or the other way of pull off. And always you hear the main note is the second note, which you have to play louder, and the first note very quick. Another way of grace note is, it could be three note, for example. So now the main note is still C, but I will play grace note with C and Do. So I pass by C, Do very quickly to arrive eventually a C. So I have to do hammer on and then pull off. And just like slurs, grace note can be 2, 3 or even more. You just have to do more combination of hammer on or pull off, or both hammer on and pull off. For example, I have the main note here is Fa sharp, and the grace notes will be Fa, Sol, La, Sol. So I would have to play, let me do slowly for you to see. The main note is the last note. Now I will play fast. Everything else pass by very quickly, and you want to arrive eventually. The last note, the main note, is Fa sharp. And now I will show you a simple exercise for grace note. We will play it on the 4th string, or you can do from any strings, but I suggest the bass strings are easier to do hammer on and pull off for the beginning. The common grace note that we play a lot is 3 notes, which include hammer on and then pull off. So in which 3 notes on the right hand you pick only the first note. I will start with finger 1, 2 and 1, 3, all different position. And then now I will play with 2, 3 and 2, 4, which is more difficult. basically, to play grace note, we have to practice like a slow exercise with hammer on and pull off. Many people make the mistake of playing right away grace note, which is at the real tempo, and it makes the grace note not clear. So I suggest to do first very slowly, and then eventually when you are sure of every movement is controlled, then you can do the faster, the real tempo. And 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Alright, just a short and sweet exercise for today. I hope playing grace note will brighten up your practicing. And just to announce again, in case if you missed it, I am giving masterclass online this summer. So if you want to take a private class with me, one-on-one, write me an email at thuleguitarista@gmail.com. Good luck and see you.